Right, let me just switch screens here. Uh oh god, why am I tiny? Hold on, let me zoom myself in. Hello. Hello. But yes, how are we all doing? Pathfinder homebrew fun. Yes, it is. This one specifically is an interesting one that I've been keeping an eye on for a while, and only recently have I decided to actually pick it up and take a look. Called Forgotten Magics, the Hemothurgist. And I've been spelling it wrong in all my marketing for this stream. Jesus. It's just a Hemothurgist. I thought it was like Hemothurgist, like you know, Smarry. As you can see, yeah, there is the author, Sokin Ashrah. I'm actually going to I'm gonna plug their Twitter actually real quick. Let me just do that. Sokin Ashrah. I'll just. That is their Twitter. They're actually a pretty cool person. Like when I said on Twitter that I was gonna actually take a look at this and review it on stream, I actually got a DM from them like thanking me for it, like for taking the time, and I was actually like humbled in a way. But yes, we're gonna go into the world of blood magic for the fucking Pathfinder, and my brain just kind of shut off there for a second. Content warning. Some of these abilities involve using your blood in a way that could evoke self-harm practices. If this is too uncomfortable for you or anyone at your table, feel free to adjust it so that instead of harming yourself, your magic pulls the blood directly from your body rather than explicit self-harm. When to whoever discovers this tome, keep this book close to your chest. It will be your guide to the next step in the arcane known as Hemothurgy, which is the art of sacrificing one's own life for the pursuit of arcane power. Many will look down on you, and this music is like really. I think this music's too epic. Actually, hold on. This music is too epic. I can't think over it. Ooh, now there we go. Also, I'm happy that my automation bot worked there. I might need to adjust the timings on it, but you know. Many will look down on you for pursuing this magic, such as how my own city has imprisoned me. Allow this book to pave the way for a new age of magic. Claret Orlov. You get your Templars out of here. Oh shit, look at that artwork. Okay. I guess we're just going full fucking 100. Nah, I mean, blood mag. There are blood mages. There are actual blood mages technically in 40k. I think what are they called? Gore priests. Like they fight with the blood pact. They're like psychers that use their psychic powers to use like blood magic and shit. So let me adjust my screen so I can actually see the chat while I'm talking. But like, look at that, pulling the sword out of your chest like that. Korn does not acknowledge them. They are cringe. You're cringe. Okay, let's see. Oof, sorry for the yawn. True power requires sacrifice. As a spellcaster, you fully understand how draining casting a spell may be. But in order to access even greater power, you must give even more of yourself. Discard comfort and well-being. Give your blood to go beyond normal limits. While you risk your own death, the power... Ah! 3k points, nice. Also, fuck you, Baird. Okay, so their key ability is Constitution. That makes sense. I mean, you're gonna need a lot of HP to run this class, I suppose. If you had shit Constitution, you'd be a shit Blood Mage. Oh shit, that's amazing. What, that you got to throw something at me? Are you serious? Are you saying that's amazing that you threw something at me? Hold on. Listen here, Listen here, you little shit. I will not be disrespected like this. If you fucking throw something at me again, I will fucking repay in kind. Why do you think this dice has a fucking detonation cord on it? Alright, so at first... Alright, that's it. I'm bombing Baird. I'm blowing up Baird. Somebody send Rend over to his house and hang out with Isabel, I guess. Okay, at first level it gives you class boot, gives you an ability boot to Constitution. 8 hit points plus Constitution modifier. You increase your maximum number of HP by this number at first and every level thereafter. Oh, that's not bad. Let's see. During combat encounters, use your abilities of your chosen art to amplify your magical abilities in various ways, from inflicting heavy bleed to altering the very core of your spell's function. Initial proficiencies. At first level, you gain the list of proficiency ranks in the following statistics. You are untrained in anything not listed unless you gain a better proficiency rank in some other way. Perception. Okay, so you're trained in perception. Expert in fortitude, trained in reflex and will, trained in arcana, trained in one skill determined by your chosen art, trained in a number of additional skills equal to 3 plus your intelligence modifier, trained in simple weapons, trained in longsword, rapier, short sword, battle axe, and whip, trained in unarmed, trained in light and unarmored defense, trained in arcane spell attacks and arcane spell DCs. You know, that's not bad. That's a lot of trained to get early on in a class, though, I think, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know how you, like, fucking balance something like this, considering blood magic is traditionally seen as a very powerful thing. Let's see. You can be an unexpected source of knowledge of the arcane or medicine. It is... Or be seen as a rather scary individual with your preferred style. While exploring, you remain on the lookout for the most apparent trait. Right. In downtime, you settle down, letting your body rest from the damage you let yourself sustain, getting ready to further test your limit. You might have little to no care for your own well-being, stating whatever the price, having a loose sense of morality, be willing to risk it all to accomplish your goals. Others probably see your magic as creepy and vampiric, would rather tend to their own wounds before allowing you a chance to look at them. It's just like, oh, what's that? The ranger got an injury? Hold on, let me see that cut. Looks at your potential as both interesting and horrendous. Oh, hold on, I'm going to have to zoom in for this part so we can see the table better. Hemothurgist advancement. Ancestry backer. Ooh. Hey, Mir. Arcane spellcasting, spell repertoire, Ichor exchange, chosen R. Skill feat and Hemothurgist feat at 2. Second level spells. What do you... What do you mean you had no notification? The bot's working. Second level spells, general feat, skill increase, signature spells, inexhaustible. Skill feat, so then third, ability feat, lightning reflexes at level 5? Ooh. Expert spellcaster at 7. Steadfast at 9. Alertness 11. Defensive blood. Brisk body weapon specialization and defensive blood at 13. Master spellcaster at 15th level. Greater steadfast at 17th. Legendary spellcaster at 19. Don't know, Bear. Don't listen to him, Bear. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, Bear. Oh, Mir. I can see who threw it.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be in danger. Also, if you want to be cheeky, remember you can throw way more with bits. You get to throw one for every 10 bits. Wink, wink. Jasmine135. Thank you for the follow. Wait, is this the Jasmine on Twitter? I think it might be. Ah, it is indeed. Sounds like a ska. 10 bits for a throw, though. No, I don't know. Is it the same Jasmine from Aladdin? Ow! Damn it, Mir. But right, let's take a look here. Ancestry. In addition to class feature game first level, you have benefits of your selected ancestry and background. Okay, it's pretty boilerplate there. Initial proficiencies, where we looked at the spell casting. Using your own blood as arcane sigils through sheer fortitude and dedication, you can cast arcane spells using a cast spell activity. You can supply materials, somatic and vertical components when casting spells because you're a Hemothurgist. You can usually replace material components with your own life force, so you don't need a material component pouch. Interesting. You know, I might make a Hemothurgist. I wonder if there's a way to get this into Path Builder so I can actually make a Hemothurgist like character on it. Each day you can cast up to 2 first level spells. You must know spells to cast them, and you learn them via the spell Repertoire class feature. As you cast them, I'll go home, and you learn them via you can cast each day. It's called spell slot. Yeah, so your spell slots. As you increase level as a human charge, your number of spells per day increases. As does the highest level of your spells you can cast on the table 1-2. Hemothurgist spells per day later in the PDF. Some of your spells require you to attempt a spell attack roll. Yeah, okay, so your DCs. Let's see what else we got. Heightened spells. When you get spell slots a second level and higher, you can fill those slots with stronger versions of lower level spells. This increases spells level to match the spell slot. You must. Okay, so it's just the basic stuff to explain the basics of spell casting. Fair enough. Spell repertoire. The collection of spells you can cast is called your spell repertoire. At first level, you learn 2 first level arcane spells of your choice and 5 arcane cantrips of your choice. You choose these from the common spells from the arcane spell list or from other arcane spells that you have access to. You can cast any spell in in your repertoire by using a spell slot of an appropriate spell level. You add this to your repertoire as you increase in level. Each time you get a spell slot, you add a spell to your repertoire of the same level. At second level, you select another first level spell. At third, you select 2 second level spells. Swapping spells. As you gain new spells, you might want to replace some of the spells you previously learned. Each time you gain a level and learn a new spell, you can swap one out of your old spells for a different one at the same level. Can be a cantrip. You can also swap spells out by retraining during downtime. Okay. Oh, here we go. We're getting into the chosen arts, which I believe is like they're supposed to be the archetypes underneath the class itself. So let's have a look at these archetypes. So you selected and perfected a specific art for your Hemothurgist practice, giving you a unique abilities compared to the other casters. You learn... Oh, God. This is what I get for being up since 7 a.m. Ugh. Wait. As your reward. Thank you for the follow. Hello. Let's see. You learn Scar Technique. The type of focus spell costs 1 focus point to cast a focus spell, and you start with a focus pool of 1. Hello. What time is it over here? It's like 4 p.m, but I've been up since 7 a.m. I'm not used to being up that early. Refill your focus pool during your day prep. Focus spells are automatically heightened to half your level rounded up. Focus spells don't require spell slots, nor can you cast them using spell slots. Certain feats can give you more focus spells and increase the size of your focus pool. Your focus pool can never hold more than 3 points. Okay, here we go. Our 3 subclasses. Also, I do apologize if those are getting annoying, like the stream element bot thing. It's just me. I've just put them in to see how it works. Okay, so Mage, you devote your mind and body to unlocking and altering the magical properties. Ow! Damn it, Beard! Instead of gaining a new skill, you become expert in Arcana and gain the Sanguine Amplify Scarlet technique. Transfusionist, you choose to study properties of blood magic and mundane and bend it and assist you in your allies. You become trained in medicine and gain transfusion. Flagellant. Oh, I think I'd play Flagellant. You have found yourself enthralled at the sight of a bleeding foe and wish to extend the length as much as you can. Become trained in intimidation and gain the blood pierce scarlet technique. Ichor exchange. Your power draws from your very blood to become Ichor. Ichor. God. A powerful catalyst in your Hemocraft. Ichor is a type of trait used in various focus spells or feats. You will gain accompanied by a damage die. Whenever you cast a spell or use an ability with the Ichor trait, you take damage equal to 1 die per spell level. Example, a third level spell with Ichor D6 would deal 3d6 damage. If an Ichor ability is not linked to a spell, it will have a listed amount instead. This damage is only temporary. At the end of your next turn, you gain the damage dealt as hit points. This does not count as receiving healing. If you are damaged before regaining these hit points, they are lost so you fail to recall the Ichor back into your body. What, Mir? What is your question? Hemothurgist feat, yeah. General feat. Inexhaustible. The cost you take on your body has made you develop a resistance. When you roll a success at a 4-2 save against a spell or ability that would give you drain condition, you get a critical success instead. In addition, anytime you get the drain condition, reduce its value by 1. You take the drain damage after lowering the value. If an Oread got into a... What? What is with you and Oreads? We're not mining the Oreads. And the Kobold would win. Because they're industrious little madmen. Okay, signature spells. You learn to cast some... Oh, well, that's just the same as signature spells for other casters. Okay. Ability boosts. Defensive Blood. That's one I wanted to read about, actually. The flow of magic through your spellcasting and your defensive training combined to help you out. Your proficiency rank in armor, defense, and light armor increased to expert. So wait, does that mean you could like? Could you flavor that as like pulling your? Does that mean you could like flavor it in a way of saying you could pull the blood out of you to basically cover yourself in blood armor? Oh, fucking blood armor. That would be sick. Blood weapon expert. You become 30 skilled in your weapon. You gain proficiency in simple and unarmed weapons. Plus the long sword, rapier, short sword, battle axe, and whip. When you succeed in attack roll using one of these or an unarmed strike, you apply the critical specialization effect for that weapon or unarmed attack. Like Gara from Naruto, but so much more edgy. Yes, instead of sand, I use blood. My own blood. Or if they're so nearby, I'll use their blood. Oh my god, Mir, we're not doing this. You're gonna have to bring it up to the council, and I don't think the kobolds on the council will take kind to your exploitations. Oh, more flashy artwork. Okay, I like that. Well, you know, if I was to go with one, I'd go with the Centaur Glue Factory because I don't want to harm the Aureates. Oh yeah, Tabaxi Cafe. Actually, I want to see if I can find them on Twitter. I want to plug them. Tabaxi Cafe. Oh, I found them. I'm going to give them a follow, and I'm going to give them a little plug here. They are 18 plus. I am well aware from what I can see. And you know, I don't mind. They're getting a plug here. It's Crimson Spell. Your pursuit has paid off. You've gained truly remarkable power. Add 2 common 10th level arcane spells to your repertoire. You gain a single 10th level spell slot you can use to cast one of those 2. God. Using Hemothurgist spell casting. You don't gain more 10th level spells as you level up, unlike other spell slots, and you can't use 10th level slots with abilities that give you more slots. Fair, fair. Ichor. Ichor is the essence of, or you take from your body. Whenever you use an ability with the Ichor trait, you take damage equal to 1 die per spell level. You regain these hit points at the end of your next turn, unless you were damaged by any sources. If an Ichor ability is not linked to a spell, they will have a listed amount. Meta magic, well, that's just meta magic in general. See, defeats. Counterspell. Okay, so counterspell's pretty. And a familiar. Oh, you can get familiar at first level. Yes. Reach spell. Widen spell. Scarlet Eyes. Yeah, because those 2 are pretty. Reach spell and widen spell. Those are pretty common just from other spellcasters. Scarlet Eyes. Your eyes become a bloodshot red as you search for blood. You learn the Scarlet Eyes character can increase the number of focus points in your pool by 1. Ooh. Also, look at this sample Hemothurgist. I actually want to make a Hemothurgist now. I actually want to. Went with the mage archetype. Or chosen art as it is. Let's see. Blood ammunition. Ava. Oh. She looks cool. Blood ammunition. You infuse your next shot with some of your life force to inflict hemorrhaging wound. You reload a weapon with your blood, making it deal an additional 1d4 persistent bleed damage on your next shot. Oh. I want that. Can I, like... Is there any chance I could convince one of the people in that are here in my fucking sandbox group to run this as a dual class so we can have blood ammo? Because I already took Artillerist, but I might change it for this, to be honest. Carmine Blade. You channel your Ichor as a physical blade that cuts down foes. You learn the Carmine Blade. Increase. Jesus. Control flow. Split shot. You fragment a rage spell into a pair of smaller shots. Controlled flow. You practice on controlling the flow of blood allows you to allies within 15 feet of you attempting to end a persistent bleed effect roll their flat checks as they have received aid to end the damage. Alternating blood pump. You control your allies' heart rate, giving them a burst in speed. You learn the blood pump. Oh. Oh, I'm already loving this. I am loving this. Bloodlust. Blood drips from your enemies, filling you with a thirst for even more. If there's an enemy within 30 feet suffering from persistent bleed damage, you gain a +2 status bonus to damage with spells that deal damage and have no duration. This increases by 1 for each additional enemy suffering from persistent bleed to a maximum of your level. Ah, okay. Fair enough, Azure. For sure, blood pump would kill you. Realistically, yeah, because I think wouldn't that just if you're using that to stimulate blood flow for increased speed, would that not just ramp up your heart rate so much that would make your heart explode? I'm pretty sure that could make your heart explode from the increased blood pressure. Blood hardening. Trigger, you are not at maximum HP and the target with strike spell you are aware of. Your blood quickly hardens and shoots out in an attempt to block the attack. You gain a +1 circumstance bonus to your AC. Oh. Wait, so like does the damage bonus from Bloodlust apply to each D4 in a magic missile cast? Wait, hold on. +2 standard bonus for spells that deal damage and have no duration. This increases by 1. I think that's just the damage roll though, Adhan. I think that would just be on the damage roll for the magic missile, wouldn't it? Like, does each projectile have its own separate damage roll, or is it one big damage roll? Because if each projectile in a magic missile cast, would that not mean then? True, because like if you're doing like a barrage and it's like multiple projectiles, if each one has its own independent damage roll, then I would imagine it would affect it. Blood hardening, yeah. Bleeding edge. As the blood finishes your Carmine Blade, the edge becomes razor sharp. If your next action is to cast Carmine Blade, the weapon gains the Wounding Property rune. If your Carmine Blade has a potency rune greater than +1 and you have a property rune in your inventory, you may add an additional rune with a level equal or under your level. If you do, increase the Ichor die by 1 step. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Fuck, I'm a sadistic fuck, aren't I? Okay, you send forth a wave of ichor that causes bleeding wounds to exsanguinate. Until the start of your next turn, any creatures within 30 feet of you rolling a flat check to end persistent bleed damage, which roll twice and take the lower result. Oh, I will definitely, and I'll be, I'm if I do end up running this, I will definitely be poking Sokin's brain. Hemostasis. Okay, so you have to be in the Transfusionist Chosen Art. An ally attempts to save against a poison or disease and is within 30 feet of you. You slow down the blood flow of your ally to give them more time to recover. Your targeted ally skips their saving throw for the poison or disease this round, and it does not progress further until the end of their next turn, where they roll as normal. After this, the targeted ally is immune to this ability for 1 hour. Ooh, okay. Crimson Cloud. The ichor leaving your body as you cast begins to mystify. If the next action you take is to cast a spell, you create a 10-foot burst of crimson red smoke. You choose which corner of your space the cloud is centered on. Creatures within that area have the concealed condition. The creatures aside from you have creatures concealed to them. The smoke lasts until end of your next turn. That actually sounds pretty cool. You could actually use that to protect your teammates instead. Or like protect yourself while you're trying to do a fucking spell. Malin fusion. Oh, it's another flagellant. You learn how to clot and block specific body parts to make their suffering more intense. You learn the Malin fusion Scarlet technique. Increase number of focus point. Ooh. Oh. Oh, look, another sample. Anti-Venom. Your control of flowing blood for allies has allowed you to quick attempt to cure them of ailments. When using your transfusion technique, you can attempt to treat poison or treat disease the target ally is afflicted with using your spell modifier instead of medicine. Cannot be done on poisons or diseases with curse. Okay. Oh. Look at that transfusionist. With the fucking syringe. Mommy. A lot of these like iconics have like serious mommy energy going on, and I'm all for it. Cleric counter. Trigger a creature. Mommy. Please just call me mommy. Creature casts a spell that you don't have in your repertoire. Prerequisites: counter spell, mage, chosen art. You use your ichor to attempt to counterspell outside your reach. Counterspell, you can attempt a counteract check against a spell not in your repertoire at -2. I could very much say that. Yeah, Tabby is good at drawing mommies. Fucking well done, Tabby. What, the syringe? We are looking at a Pathfinder supplement or a fan-made class called the Hemothurgist. Heightened Spell. Flagellant, okay. You drive your life force into the spell, causing it to hit even harder. If your next action is to cast a spell that deals damage, it has no duration. Deals an additional amount of damage equal to half the Ichor damage you deal to yourself. If the spell critically hits or the target critically fails, it deals full damage instead. The damage type is one of the damage types the spell dealt. Blood. Any more blood? Hey, look, a flagellant. Using a blood axe. Oh. Blood siphon. You have learned to take the final parts of a creature's life as they fall. You gain the blood siphon technique. Bolster Ichor. Once per 10 minutes. Constant exchange of your Ichor allows you to bolster its cost. When you use an ability or spell with the Ichor trait, you can choose to lower its damage die by 1 step. I think so too. Let's see what else we got. Horrendous spell. Untapped potential. Oh wait, horrendous spell. Your method of casting is especially vile to view for your foes. If your next action is to cast a spell, any creatures that use a react triggered by your cast the spell activity take a -2 circumstance penalty to attack rolls and counteract checks against your spell. In addition, creatures that take damage to your spell are frightened too. Oh. I really wish I had a nap today. My energy's dying. Hold on, I'm just stretching. Oh, there we go. Untapped potential. The mage chosen art. Oh, thank you, Rabbit. Oh. Okay, trigger, you deal damage to an enemy that has blood. You absorb the freshly exposed blood and tap into its power. You gain the benefits that sorcerer's blood magic benefit of the creature dependent on the creature. Aberration bloodline from an aberration, for example. The bloodline is determined at the GM's discretion. Oh. Bleed blockage. Trust me, my uncle is Paizo. My uncle works for Paizo. Don't fucking question me, says Adhan. Bleed blockage. So you need to be a transfusionist, you need to already have taken control flow. You have fully mastered the ability to block bleeding wounds. You and allies within 50 feet automatically succeed their frac check DCs to end their persistent bleed damage at the end of their turn. Damn. Okay, 60 bloody puppet. What? You perfect the ability to control blood inside a living creature. You gain the bloody puppet scarlet taking. Oh, I'm already getting wild ideas for making a Hemothurgist character. Oh. Yep, there's Orlov. Damn. Clotting Wellspring. What is this music turned into? Why is it so... It's supposed to be like dark gothic music. Why does it sound like Secret of Mana? Oh, there we go. I was like, why does it sound like Secret of Mana for all of a sudden? It actually does seem like bloodbending a bit. Also, I've turned the music down too low now. Oh, I'm gonna put on a different playlist here. Anarch beats the sip blood too. Because yes, this is giving me serious Vampire the Masquerade vibes as well. Your teachings of Hemothurgist replenish your focus. If you've spent at least 3 focus points since the last time you refocused, you recover 3 points when you refocus instead of 1. Oh, no. You want the Malkavian... There's an actual Malkavian music playlist. But yeah, Orlov looks like an absolute... Actually, that outfit is very... It looks like Bloodborne gear. It's very reminiscent of Bloodborne. And I'm imagining that was a conscious choice there. Ichor maximization. You channel all your power into one blow. If your next action is to cast a spell that deals damage, if you succeed or if the target fails that throw, spell critically succeeds. In addition, all dice rolled are treated as if they've rolled the maximum value. Just instant max damage with your Ichor abilities. That's insane. Oh, here's our focus spells. And you might hear a little barking in the background. Snuffles is having a heckin' time downstairs. Okay, transfusion. 30, so focus 1, range 30 feet. An enemy takes damage that has blood. Instantaneous. You capture the split blood of your enemies to bolster your allies. Choose one ally within range of you. That ally gains hit points equal to your spellcasting modifier plus 1d8. Oh, I see. I get that. Also makes sense. Because I played a lot of Bloodborne back in the day. That makes sense. Yeah. Let's see. If damage was dealt by critical hit or failure, double the result of the healing. If you target a creature other than yourself to heal, you heal 1d6. Heightened, the amount healing by 1 increased by 1d8, and the amount of self-healing by 1d6. Damn, that's a lot of healing a transfusionist can do. Blood Pierce. Okay. 1 minute duration with one creature target within 30 feet. You manifest a sharp projectile of your own essence before sending it darting towards an enemy. Make a spell attack roll. If you hit, you deal 1d6 piercing damage and persistent bleed damage equal to your spell modifier. On a critical hit, the target increases their flat check DC to end the persistent bleed by 2 for its duration. Yeah, the effort put into this is amazing. Heighten, increase damage by 1 and the persistent bleed by 1d4. So wait, you increase the damage by 1d6 and the bleed by 1d4 if it's heightened. Jesus Christ, you could do so much. 4 years? Four years of the making? Oh, that's all I'm gonna say is, from what we've read so far, and we still got like 3 pages to go, there's a lot of like work that's gone into this, and it definitely shows. And even down to people that just did proofreading, you did a great job. Okay, Sanguine Amplify. You enhance your spell using your own life force. If your action is to cast a spell with either a spell attack or spell save DC, add a +2 status bonus to the roll of the DC. If it has both a spell attack roll and DC, choose one and add the bonus to it. Scarlet Eyes. Your eyes go bloodshot red and your senses heighten. You gain an imprecise blood sense up to 60 feet, allowing you to sense creatures bleeding, including persistent bleed damage. Any visible blood appears as a bright crimson, even if in non-magical darkness. Oh. Carmine Blade. Now, I think this is the one that Baird would love, the Carmine Blade. You plunge a part of yourself into your body and pull out a sharp blood weapon. You create a single one-handed melee weapon that deals piercing or slashing damage. This weapon has a hardness of 0 and a BT of 5. In addition, it uses your spell attack modifier instead of your weapon proficiency, as long as you are proficient in that type of weapon for strikes, and lasts a listed duration, or if you release the weapon and don't grab it by the end of your next turn, whichever comes first. Bloody Blue Blade. Bloody Blue Blade. Special. After this reaches 5th level, stop adding Ichadoi. Don't show this to anyone who has been to med school. All of this would be worthy as a visit to the ER. Oh yeah, that does make me think of Dead Man's Wonderland. God. Heightened 3rd level, creative +1 striking, 4th level with +2, 6th level with +2 greater striking, 8th with 3 greater striking, 9th level heightened +3 major striking bonus. Oh my god. Wail. You let out a sharp ear, bleed-inducing yell. Creatures within a 10-foot burst centered on yourself take 2d8 sonic and must make a fortitude save. Success, the creature takes half damage. Failure, the creature takes full damage and 1d8 persistent bleed. Yeah, I think so. Critical failure, the creature takes double damage, 2d8 persistent bleed, and is deafened for 1 minute. Oh my god. I'm loving this class. Blood Pump. Oh, yep, there we go. You rapidly increase the user's heart rate, leading to a boost of energy. The target gets a quickened condition and fast healing, equal to double the spell's level. After the duration ends, the target is enfeebled 2 for 1 round. But it lasts for 3 rounds. You can get a lot done in 3 rounds with quickened. Especially if it's equal to double the spell's level. No, Adhan, no. Bad Adhan. Yeah, Enfeeble 2, Electric Boogaloo. Malinfusion. Okay, 30 feet, 1 creature. Saving throw fortitude duration varies. You cause a blood clot in a specific part of the creature, causing varied effects. Choose one name, and then the target must take a fort save. Arm. The creature is enfeebled 1 for 1 round, or for a minute on critical failure. Eyes. Creature is blinded for 1 turn, or 1 minute on critical failure. Legs. Creature slowed for 1 turn, or slowed 2 for 1 round on a crit fail. Brain. The creature is stupefied 1 for 1 round, or a minute on critical failure. Yeah, I feel like using that on someone like Kyber or Maxi may not work as well as you think, because they're already permanently stupefied. Blood Siphon. 30 feet, one creature. Creature reaches 0 hit points and dies. You absorb and siphon the blood of a fallen enemy and restore life to your ally. You or your yourself or target ally. Heal for an amount equal to 1d12 per creature level of your character level, or your character level, whichever is lower. Any excess health is converted to temporary hit points up to a maximum of half your level that lasts for 1 minute. Bloody Puppet. Now this is what I kind of want to see how it works. Okay, so 60 feet, one creature, fortitude saving throw, sustained up to 1 minute. You twist the target's blood to do your bidding. The creature takes 6d6 negative damage and 3d6 persistent bleed. You can then choose to perform limited actions to them as follows. On subsequent rounds, the first time you sustain the spell each round, you can choose to make them do nothing or another action. Each time you sustain the spell, the creature gets another attempt at the saving throw. Drop dead. The item drops its held items and drops prone as a free action. Dance. The target moves 5 feet in the direction you choose. This movement is sudden and painful, dealing an extra 3d6 negative damage. This movement doesn't trigger reactions. If the target moves outside of the spell's range, the spell immediately ends. Swing. The target lashes out at a creature which is in its reach of your choosing. It makes a melee strike at a -5 circumstance penalty using the appropriate strike at the GM's discretion. Oh, fail. The creature takes half damage and is not controlled. Failure. Takes full damage and is controlled. Critical failure. The creature takes full damage and cannot attempt a saving throw the first time you sustain the spell. That means you get 2 rounds to manipulate them for just without consequence, essentially. And now on to the dedications. So Hemothurgist deck requires Constitution 14. You cast spells like a Hemothurgist and gain a cast a spell at activity. You gain a spell repertoire with 2 common cantrips from the Arcane spell list. You're training spell attack rolls and spell DCs for Arcane spells. Your key spellcasting ability is for Hemothurgist archetype spells Constitution, and they are Arcane Hemothurgist spells. You become trained in Arcana for each of these skills in which you are already trained. You instead become trained in a skill of your choice. Choose a chosen art. If you are a Hemothurgist, you have that chosen art for all purposes, allowing you to take that chosen art's feats, but you don't gain any of the other abilities it grants. Basic Hemothurgist spellcasting. Okay. Basic lesson. You gain a first or second level Hemothurgist feat. Okay. Advanced lesson. You gain 1 Hemothurgist feat for the purpose of meeting its prerequisites. Your Hemothurgist level is equal to half your character level. Special. You can select this feat more than once. Each time you select it, you gain another Hemothurgist feat. First technique. You gain your chosen art Scarlet technique. You gain a focus pool of 1 focus point, which allows you to which you can refocus by meditating. Oh, we're coming up to the end, I guess. Arcane Breath. Hemothurgist, basic your repertoire expands and you can cast more arcane spells each day. Increase the number of spells in your repertoire and the number of spell slots you gain from the archetype feats by 1 for each spell level other than your 2 highest. Okay. And then Expert gives just expert spellcasting benefits. And Master gives Master benefits. I want to take this final page. Thank you all for taking the time and checking this PDF out. Thank you so much if you donated as well. PF2E is a system that really helped me find who I am, and its community has led me to meet some amazing people, and I appreciate all my friends who sat around listening to me ramble this class for 2 years. Below are my link. That's actually unbelievably wholesome. Also, oh, this is just all the legal mumbo jumbo. But yeah, you know, I if I'm just to give my if I'm giving a simple impression and review of this, I fucking love it. It lets me be as edgy as I want to be. It lets me bring more edge. Now, I will preface my more depth impressions here and saying is I am not in any way an expert in Pathfinder. I am still rather new to Pathfinder. I'm very new to actually just doing tabletop role games in general. But, you know, we all start somewhere. Artwork in the book, fantastic. Tabby did an amazing work on this. I just love the motifs. Oh, you want Fox Mom? You want real Fox Mommy? There, Fox Mommy. There's Fox Mommy. Wait, they're not? Are they a wolf? Oh, cat folk. Oh, they're cat folk. Ah, well, thank you for clarifying. I honestly thought they were like a wolf myself. Which, I mean, either or is fine. Maybe biased towards wolf. Fair. No, Adhan, you behave yourself. But no, it does seem there is a lot of work that's gone into this. Now, I do not know the intricacies of balance when it comes to this to Pathfinder. But from just the look we've had here, it does seem rather balanced because you are trading off like a lot of your abilities. Rely on the Ichor exchange, which means you are risking your HP because even if it does come back at the end of your next turn, if you take a hit before it comes back, you ain't getting it back. So you have to really think about when you're going to use these abilities. You can't just go, fucking blood shard here, blood shard there, fucking let me just open up and just blast you, like turn my wrist into like a bloody Spider-Man web slinger, just like blam blam blam. My god, that's actually a really cool way of doing it though. Imagine that with Bloodlands, like you just turn them into shards and like you just shoot it like a fucking web slinger, web shooter, like bleh. Oh, but no, it seems cool. I love the flavor of like the chosen arts and the Scarlet techniques. When it comes to chosen arts, though, I am very biased towards flagellant because some of those flagellant feats just are very much me. my flavor of character creation. Like some of the flagellant stuff in here, like let me just scroll through. Okay, outside of flagellant stuff, blood ammunition. Immediately, you have me sold at blood ammunition. But let's see, where was the first flagellant thing? Like whale. Whale is good. Like bloodlust just seems really insane. Like getting that +2 status bonus to damage with your spells. Sure, you gotta make sure that all the enemies around you have bleed, but if you're running this, I don't think it's gonna be difficult for you to make your enemy bleed. Blood hardening. let it flow. The let it flow. I'm just like, that dude. That I'd say let it flow. And what was the other one that's later on? Heightened Spell are two of my favorites. I would say those are my two favorite. Mage enhances magic, transfusionist heals, flagellant makes you bleed. Makes you bleed and makes your enemies bleed. Because, like, I don't know, it's just the flavour of let it flow. Alright, no worries. Thanks again for the follow, Jasmine. And thank you for dropping by. Said for, like, look at that. Any creatures within 30 feet of you rolling a flat check to end persistent bleed must roll twice and take the lower result. God, I want to make one now. I want to make a Hemothurgist now. I'm gonna have to sit down and make one at some point. Oh. No. As far as I know, I got a DM from Sokin about it, and Sokin said that they're gonna watch the VOD, so I'm gonna upload the VOD of this to YouTube so that they can see it. Granted, the background music is not going to be around in that because, you know, YouTube are kind of dingy about that. But no, this is just such an amazing class. I feel like I need to give this like a 10 out of 10 just because of the sheer amount of work that's gone into it. And also because blood related stuff is just my bread and butter. Because I used to play, like, I a lot of my role playing experience came from playing things like right. But no, like, I've it's such I want Tabby to Tabby's work, like, this artwork is amazing. I would very much love to see my own Pathfinder OC in Tabby's style. I just need. Oh, I know. Oh, wait, that's not Tabby? Okay. Where is, I think that Orlov is Tabby, right? That one's Tabby. Okay, good. So sorry about that. My brain kind of had a fart. So who's the other artist that worked on this then? Let me go back to the credits. Who was the other artist? Solvania. Okay. Let me see. Did they? Ah. If you show Zora again, you're gonna get a bunch of show hoof. I mean, let me fucking pull her up on screen. Hold the phone, Bucko. Let me get Zora on screen. Let me find some of her artwork real quick. Where? There we go. Right. How am I? I'll just bring this over here, and then I could just change the window capture for a few seconds. Or no. Okay. I guess I could just do another window capture. Or actually, no, I'll just do an image. Do I have an image source? No. Alright, let me get an image source up. Oh dear God, hold on. It's at that like full screening it like wild. Hold on. I have to like make it small. But yes, this is my Pathfinder, baby. This is Zora, my grim spawn tiefling inventor. This is my baby. I adore her with everything in my life. Because yes, I am down bad for tieflings. Hold on, I have another piece of her. Let me get the smug Zora real quick. Let me get Zora smug. There we go. Yeah, fucking smug Zora. With her fucking flask and wrench. Also, yeah, tell Isabel I say hi to. But yeah, on the whole, this class is amazingly done together. Like the entire flavor of it is what draws me to it. If I had more experience with understanding the nuances of class balance, I would probably say things about balance, but I do not have experience in class balance. I just know it's cool. Easily a 10 out of 10, and I might be bullying Ren to try and implement this into the sandbox campaign. So don't no worries there. But yeah, I don't know what else we can do unless I wonder, is there a way to get this onto Path Builder so we can mess around and make one real quick on stream? I don't know if there's a way of getting this onto Path Builder. Would it be in the... Could I import something? Can you import books into it? I only would have a Foundry module that I have not tested since the update. Ah, wait, you have a Foundry module for this. That would actually be handy because in a few weeks we're actually moving our campaign over to Foundry from Roll20. After me for months pestering our GM to do it. I might add. I might look into that at some point, but I guess then it might be... I don't want to go and do something else here on stream and kind of muddle up the VOD. You know? I might, if I do that, I'd have to go in, edit, and then cut this out, and then put only this part of the VOD up. So we might actually end early, because I think that's pretty much all we need to say, really. But again, this is a really, really amazing class, and I kind of look forward to seeing if Sokin comes up with another. Because I will definitely be keeping an eye out if Sokin makes more classes, or even just more books in general. because I'm making a constant habit out of this to get more. Oh, is she now? Oh, now you have a race. Now you're piquing my interest. Hold on. I'm gonna just play. I'm gonna play an audio clip. Hold on. I have to play this. Let me full blast this. Actually, is there a better one? You had my curiosity. Now you have my attention. But yes, I think that I'll probably end off the stream here a little early just to do that, so I don't have to like go and do mad editing to the VOD. It's been amazing reading through this. And yes, I will be making a regular habit out of like reviewing third-party content on stream. Or even just doing videos even. I might branch out into doing videos. But yeah, I will. Sure, definitely. I will hit you or Sokin up for the module. I will be back tomorrow. I believe I put myself down as playing Rogue Trader tomorrow. Did I? I need to double check now. Yeah, so we're playing more Rogue Trader tomorrow, hopefully get past that Word Bearer. And then Thursday we'll be playing Bolt Gun. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for coming by, and thank you a lot to Azure and Jasmine for coming to follow and giving their insights into the book. It's been fun. Let me find us someone to raid. I think. Who can we raid? Da, 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 da. No, we're not raiding Zen. I'm not mad enough to raid Zen again. Let's see, who else is streaming in the Pathfinder category? That's a thing. We could raid someone that's already in. Oh, we're the only one streaming Pathfinder right now. Wow. We're the only Pathfinder stream on right now. I think we'll go Izzy. Yeah, we'll go to Izzy. Oh wait, is Astrid? Oh, she is. Okay, we're gonna go raid Astrid then. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.